Ah. I was trying to rush the clock. I'm trying to stream.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete. On third down, here's Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening.
The Steelers should use his jersey in real life.
Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, holding on offense. Yep, I tell you.
Now they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that. It's almost a good cycle.
No! No, Jagger! Dang it! Johnny Taylor's injured.
This is Dillon on the counter, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
No, Johnny Taylor's injured.
They're staring at a 3rd and 13.
My rookies are in. I mean, my running back's injured. No. No. Why? Why when I need Johnny Taylor? I need Johnny Taylor. God damn it. Well, looks like A.J. Dillon's going to get his first playoff start. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Yes, okay. No, I didn't mean to substitute him. No, 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 no. Come back into the game. Come back into the game. Nope, Johnny Taylor. Fuck. Fuck. Dang it. I actually clicked substitute on accident. I'm going to let him. That's Shane. No, I didn't see the play. Dang it. I thought it was the other play. I fucked it up. That wasn't Chase Claypool. Oh, Najee Harris. That's my dude right there. Najee Harris is my go-to dude. Fuck what? Oh, Melvin Jones Jr. Touchdown, Najee Harris.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
I know Riley's happy. Najee Harris got a touchdown. I think it's his 3rd touchdown of the season. He's my power back. I didn't run it 4 straight. I only got to the goal. I literally run a different play. With his
at the line, set to get going. They trail early on in his Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Oh, Lord. Scrambling Murray. That's his new nickname now, Scrambling Murray.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run with
Dang it!
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
He said, how about you go a game without scrambling?
That kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Get right!
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play. On 3rd down.
Nope.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the.
They're going for it? I bet.
Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1-7-0.
After 1-7-0, we're on EA Sports.
Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down
Well,
and
he's
9.
throwing.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off. All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin for his own locker room, frankly.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Murray now to throw. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Error tackle made by Eric Kendricks. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them.
I got Jagger scrambling. Goddamn.
Something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through.
Ethan, what's your record?
Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mine.
When this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope
I
on?
bet.
Biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
And 12 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, Jaggers lost connection. I mean, I ran it already. I'm not even running. I'm not even using coach suggestions. Not once that whole entire game I used coach suggestions. Okay, Jagger. I had more than 20. I had like 49. I had 49 rushing yards. Yes, I did, Jagger. I had 49. Okay, down. Well, I guess we're restarting the game then. Okay. Of course, them two. Of course, when Jagger's 14-0, he wants to lag out. No, I'll just play it 0-0 again. Ugh. Oh my god, already. I almost had a pick six with Khalil Mack if Jagger's defender didn't come. Yeah, honest to God, I did. If that one defender didn't come in, I was good. That's why, and I broke one. Why? That, that was stupid. Well, get back in here, Jagger. No one was using coach suggestions, Jagger. Go back into my stream. Literally, you will not see me. I literally put my man. I literally put my defense there. I don't know why. I mean, Jagger was the main one. He was the main one that started. Jagger was the main one who told me to start using coach suggestions. But when I use it, then it gets pushed against me. I barely use coach suggestions. I always go into formation. Bruh. That's me. I don't know how to do fucking screens, so I can't say shit.
Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced.
USDA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. This one for the right to represent the AFC in Super Bowl 56 in L.A. Off we go. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darren Waller, 89 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40, 30, 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 73 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So on the big tight end, Holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Here's Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Gain of 3. And the Steeler first down.
Now back to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Second and long. Rolling to his right. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. First and 10, Taylor now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darren Waller with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a
14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Taylor calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yards to go.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Now Taylor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
15-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run with Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ball carrier.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Danico Autry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 30.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
14.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Murray. That one is caught by Hunt. A beautiful spin and room to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's the stiff arm. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Lining up for the point after.
So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The give to Taylor. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Hunt. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Well, right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
The pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 50 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st down and goal to go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And a Steeler 1st down.
Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Steps away to his left, and Jones has it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
10. First down, Pittsburgh.
He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And they'll get him down right about the 20. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
Lining up for the
And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Nifty footwork at the 45. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Murray now on first down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Steelers 28-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. On play action, it's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
The 11-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Steelers 24.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. Not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time is... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved, He was a little too fast on that play.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough, because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again, because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend in my energy. Paralyze, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second to finish, send it like a parent a message. You the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on my cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. Not just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's all on my chest, but it don't mean a man steal. I mean, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil.